Hey guys, Sarah here. Isn't this just so cute? Yes, this is where we camped this weekend. Super cute. So I don't know why I didn't share this with you before. I think probably because I had a rough morning after it happened, but I wanted to share something with you that I was super proud about with my daughter, who obviously, has her good days and bad like the rest of us. She came home from school Friday really bummed about a girlfriend saying she didn't want to be her friend anymore. And I mean, it's 9, right? Like, we do that until we're 27. So she's got a rough road ahead of her. But I think that if we can get this in their heads now, okay, my encouragement to you is this, because I was super proud. Like, get it in their heads now that friendship isn't supposed to be easy. Anything worth anything takes work and effort and thoughtfulness and observation and all of the above. Obviously, that's a little bit more than I needed to encapsulate for my 9-year-old, but what I did suggest to her, because she lives just around the corner, this friend she was referring to, is that we go talk to her. Okay, she said she doesn't want to be your friend anymore. Explain to me what happened. Oh, okay. Well, it sounds to me like this. It sounds to me like that. Maybe she thought you were stealing her friend. Maybe she thought you were bragging. I don't know. What do you think? And my daughter, in tears, starts drying her face when she realized that we can just go fix this right now. Let's just go over there. I'll come with you. Let's walk to her house and we'll get this settled, okay? That way you can have your play date on Monday and you don't have to worry about, whatever, okay? So she dried her tears. Like, I was expecting almost like a little bit more pushback, honestly. Like, no, she won't. No, like, she doesn't want to be my friend. She won't talk to me. I know she won't. No, there was no pushback. So I was super excited about that. So we walked down to her house. Literally, the way she came to the door, she announced to her parents behind her, "It's just my friend." So already right there, I'm like, "Josie, did you hear that? She said you were her friend." And they worked it out, okay? Josie went there with the full expectation to apologize for her end of things. Like, "I'm sorry if I was bragging. I didn't mean to hurt you. I was just really excited, and it wasn't to make you feel less happy or excited. It was just because I was, and I wanted to share it with you, but I can understand how it seemed blah, blah, blah." So you know how relationships take work, right? Well, she really valued this little girl's friendship, and she did what it took to fix it. And in seconds, they hugged it out. And I was just so super proud of her, because that was not an easy thing for anyone to do, let alone a 9-year-old. And so, of course, she was telling me on the way there, "Don't be cheesy, Mom. Don't be cheesy," because I was praying on the way there. I was giving her my little passionate pep talk on the way there and all of this. And she's like, "Please don't be cheesy." So I'm not sure that she heard any of the prayer, any of the pep talk. She was just concerned that I would embarrass her, which is typical, because I try to, actually. That's why I was here. That's why I'm her mom. So I'm to embarrass her. That's what we're called to do. So anyway, I was really, really proud of her, really, really impressed with her. And I think that if we can help our kids see, even if we don't have kids, we influence kids in our lives. If we can help them see and learn for ourselves that friendship takes work. Any relationship that's worth anything takes work. And you need to put your share of it into it. So that's what I'm going to encourage you to do today, is empower children to see that you don't have to just push her away now. You don't have to cry and be awkward at school. You can fix this, especially in the proximity. Like, I would have driven her to her friend's house, but it was extremely convenient, her living right around the corner. So anyway, that's my tidbit for the day. Pretty proud of my daughter, and proud of anyone who takes what they want and they go and get it. They do the work to get it, because relationships are more in your control than you think. Actually, I wanted to share this too. For you who think that relationships aren't like a big deal, you could take them or leave them, okay? My husband made a really great observation last night. We were sitting in front of the fire for quite a while, actually. I think it was close to 2 hours that we were sitting out there by ourselves, and he was doing his Eagle Scout thing, keeping it lit. But the observation that he made is that when the wood is close together, okay, it creates a place for the heat to rise and to the fire to stand, the fire to hold on, okay? But when before we went to bed, he had to split the wood apart, right? He had to spread it out so that it could cool down. The embers would cool down. So when you have close-knit connection, you're on fire, man. And when you don't have community, when you don't have relationship, life gets a little cooled down, right? I wouldn't say it gets cooler. I think it gets colder. And so that's what I'm going to suggest you just think about that. When you start thinking that relationships getting too hard, right? When relationships just getting too hard, you think about that. Do you want your life on fire or do you want to be ice cold? So that's what I suggest you consider today. I hope it was an encouragement to you. If you haven't already, subscribe, share, follow, do it all. Love you guys.